Today we're talking about hashtags. What is a hashtag? How do I use the hashtag? Most importantly, how do I use a hashtag effectively for my business? First of all, a hashtag is basically the number sign or shift 3 on a keyboard, and any word after that is considered the hashtag. So hashtag, McKinney, hashtag I'm watching this awesome video right now, etc., etc., etc. So I want to give you 3 tips on how to use hashtags effectively for your business. The number 1 tip is do not overdo it. We've all seen this person on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and they have a caption, they have a picture, and then they have 15 hashtags. Don't be that person. You're just beating your audience down. That's the best way to get unfollowed, is to consistently put a bunch of hashtags in your post. So do not overdo it. At most, you want to do 3, but I like to keep it to 1 or 2, and I don't do it all the time. As far as every post doesn't contain a hashtag, so just use them sparingly. Number 2, when you're thinking about your hashtags, and I want to go back a little bit, and I want to talk about the effectiveness of the hashtag. Is it basically categorizes everything that's talking about that topic. So, for instance, for the Super Bowl, you're going to have people that hashtag, Super Bowl 50. And so, whether you're following that person or not, you're going to be blended into that conversation with everyone that's using that hashtag. So it's a great way for your business to get exposure. Now, going back to how to use it effectively, is you want to get creative with it and not necessarily blend in with your competition. What I mean by that is, if you sell insurance, you may not want to use the hashtag of insurance, because everyone that's in the insurance industry is going to be using that hashtag. So maybe think about the city that you live in, or maybe define insurance, whether it's auto insurance or whether it is business insurance. But don't just be generic and use just insurance. Think about how people search and what can differentiate you just a little bit to refine that search. I love using the city for local businesses. So we're here in McKinney, so I like to use hashtag McKinney, hashtag McKinneyTX, and that blends me into the conversation with everyone that's around the McKinney area. And number 3 is, and I've done research on this with my own company before I rolled this out to our clients that we manage, is if you are on Twitter and you're trying to send traffic to your blog or to your website through a link, I have found that if you do not use a hashtag, then you get a lot more clicks on the actual link to your website. What I mean by that is, I have a blog on my website that says what should I blog about, and so I'll put a link after that title, and so on Twitter you can click that link and go directly to my website. So what I used to do is after the link, put hashtag McKinney, hashtag marketing tips, hashtag whatever my hashtag was. What I found was people were not focused on the link, they were more focused on everything else going on in the tweet. And so once I've started to remove that hashtag, I got a lot more click-throughs to my blog. So there's 2 tips on how to use them effectively, and another tip on when to not use them. Bonus tip on when to not to use hashtags, and I may get some pushback from other marketers out there, don't care, that's fine, is you don't want to use hashtags on Facebook. Even though they are functional on Facebook, here's what I have found, is that whenever you start to use hashtags on Facebook, the reach has gone down and the engagement has gone down, meaning people aren't as likely to comment or like one of my posts when I've used hashtags. Again, I'm just speaking from my own experience, my own case studies, so you experiment with them yourselves, but I have found that click-throughs to my blog and Facebook post do not gain any value whenever I add hashtags. So I hope this helps clear up the hashtag confusion. As always, if you have additional questions or anything, please email me, text me. You can also just comment below on this video or this blog post, and hope this helps you navigate through hashtags.